Rennia Davis. Questions for Rennia, please. And we'll start with Maria.
Renee, you're probably looking at this game like a couple other ones that you've lost this year. It was a winnable game. And obviously, the next focus is Kentucky. That's an SEC game Sunday. But does this loss sting a little bit because you guys were right there?
Uh, it stings for several reasons. Obviously, we were right there with them. Obviously, we feel like we're still a better team than them. Obviously, we just didn't do some things the right way. I still feel like we were close. Obviously, me and Jordan Horston got in foul trouble in the first half. I think that contributed to it. It was just so many things that I feel like didn't go our way, and we were still right there and still could have came out with the game. So I think that's most disappointing for me.
Jordan.
Rennia, when you look at this game, it was really a 2-minute stretch in the fourth quarter that was the difference. What was kind of going on in that 2-minute stretch? And during that time, it just really seemed like you guys couldn't make a basket, couldn't buy a basket during those 2 minutes.
Yeah. I just think we got to stay encouraged in moments like that. I don't like to blame things on us being a younger team, but with things like that, maturity comes with a lot of those things. And I just think we just need to stay encouraged each individually and as a team at all times for 40 minutes. Despite what's going on, I mean, I still feel like we can compete with anybody in the country. We just got to stay encouraged.
Will.
Yeah, you talk about, staying encouraged and that there's a lot of young people on this team. As kind of one of the senior leaders, how do you keep their heads up after tough losses like this, especially with a tough conference stretch still ahead?
Even being a senior, I still have to stay encouraged myself. I have teammates that have been working on helping me with that, and I've been doing the same. Obviously, we just gotta watch the film, get better, and then on to the next. Like you said, we got Kentucky coming up. Obviously, that's the SEC game, and we want to bounce back and be able to win that game.
Jordan.
Rennia, you talk about being a younger team. In the second quarter, Jordan Horston was on the bench the entire time. You were on it for, I think, all but a minute. For you to then lead at the half of that game, what does that say about the younger girls on this team and what they were able to do in your absence?
Yeah, that was very, and I think that makes it more disappointing. Just knowing we were right there with me and Jordan on the bench and just couldn't pull it out. That's a tough one. It's disappointing.
Maria.
Rennia, obviously you lost 2 Vanderbilt games when Vandy decided to stop their season, and then Kentucky's able to slide in, of course, and come in here Sunday. Just what have you guys got to do to get ready for Kentucky? You're very familiar with them. What are going to be the challenges Sunday?
I mean, they're a pretty good team. Every team in the SEC is pretty good in my opinion. They're a pretty good defensive team. Offensively, obviously they have some good players over there. We just got to play our game. I feel like in Spurs tonight we weren't really playing our game. We kind of got sucked into what UConn was doing. So we just got to play our game for 40 minutes. And like I said, I feel like we compete with any team in the country if we do that.
Okay. Thank you, Rennia.